What's up, Taurus? Welcome to your January 2019 Taroscope, Tarot Reading, Tarot Vibe. This is waterstarvibes. Thank you guys so much for joining me. All of your likes, subscribe, shares, and your comments. If you need a personal reading, hit me up, waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Now, Taurus, you know how I like to do this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump straight in. This January 2019 is the beginning. It's a fresh start. So you need to understand the power that you have. Some of you guys are really expanding on like your intellect, the way that you do things, the way that you maneuver. And of course, you know, I got a way of giving you how this goes. So Taurus, go with me on a mind trip. So you're running. And you see that there is this truck behind you. Now the truck is not too far, but it's coming real fast. And you only have a little bit of space between you when you notice that they're shooting at you. It's all of these bullets flying past your head, you ducking, you dodging. And not only are they close, but they are right on your tail. Now, you decide, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to duck down and I'm going to do the Heisman on and I'm going to cut down the street. So you get ready to cut down the street and you notice that the car slams on brakes and one of these people jump out of the car. Now you look at it and you realize it's not necessarily a human, it's some type of entity. It is green, it has dreadlocks, it's very, very muscular, but you can't tell if it's a man or a woman. So it begins to run and chase after you, and you notice, I don't know why sometimes when I get these visions, but this entity ran at 208 miles per hour specifically. Now, of course, you being a human, you cannot run that fast. So this little machine, a little white machine, comes around the corner and it like kind of honks the horn at you, and you look at it. Now there's two little parts where you can put your feet and one small little handle where you can hold on. Now this entity is coming at you and it's running at 208 miles per hour, and you know you can't run that fast. Your only option is to jump on this little machine. But you're thinking to yourself, this machine is so small. If I get on this little machine, it's not going to be able to carry me. But you take your chances anyway. So you hop onto the machine just as this entity gets ready to snatch at you. And the little machine, to your surprise, carries you, and it feels so strong and so powerful even though it's so small. So it begins to go, and it's getting so fast that it's putting distance between you and this entity that's chasing you. So then you get to this like area where it's an incline, but it's all of these jagged rocks and it's all of these slabs of concrete, and you like, oh my God, I know for sure that this little machine is not going to be able to carry me up. This demon's going to get me. I'm going to get devoured. Oh my God. But the little machine starts to carry you. It has little wheels, so it's rolling, and it begins to roll up all of these little like rocks and slabs of concrete, and you're just so surprised. But at the same time, this demon is catching up to you. This demon is so fast, or entity, whatever it is you want to call it. It's really just something that's just trying to devour you. Now it's coming and it's getting real close. Now as this little machine is going up the hill, it can't go as fast even though it is still carrying you. Now, when you get towards the top, the demon gets too close for comfort. So you taking a look around and you notice that there's a huge concrete slab on the ground. Now, the demon is so close that it opens up its arms, and now it's fight or flight. It's time for you to make a choice. So the demon jumps at you and tries to grab you like this, but you duck down and you jumped off the machine. You grab the slab of concrete, and right before the demon could turn around to look at you, you smashed it over the demon or entity's head, and you killed it. When you looked at the face, the whole face was all broke off. Like you demolished this thing. Now, as the concrete slab, fell apart and broke off on this thing's face, you notice that little machine that carried you up the hill, it grew. It got real big to the point where it turned into like this car, this vehicle. And then like the rooftop opened back and you climbed in, put on a seatbelt, and then the rooftop came back over you and you were safe and secure in this car. And then the car began to drive off and you drove off in safety. Now, what does that mean? Well, we're going to take a look at this. Now, when you were first running, and these demons or the entities were chasing you, this entity that was chasing you was kind of like either some type of evil person in your life. This could be fear, worry, anxiety, abuse, a bad relationship. Okay, like I said, illusions, things of that nature. Okay, this is just something that devours you, that gnaws at you, something that gives you anxiety. This could be anxiety. This could be like a depression monster, whatever, however it applies in your life. Okay, now that little machine that first came and got you, that was your mind. Okay, kind of like small-minded in a way, but you trusted it, like a small thought or a small idea or a small piece of hope that you were able to hop on and you were able to ride it. Now, like I said, this little machine, it represents like your mindset. It represents like your hope. It represents your faith. And the simple fact that you trusted this little machine to get you away from this entity, that was like you trusting your mind. It could also represent your heart. You guys trusting your heart or whatever and following your heart, even though it, you know, they say faith the size of a mustard seed. Okay, so this is like, you know, that faith or that hope the size of mustard seed, carrying you away from this evil thing that wants to devour you. Now, when you started going up those jagged rocks and it started slowing down, that was like, you know, the obstacles in life, things trying to stop you, things trying to get in your way, things trying to make you slow down so that this entity can catch up, you know. Now, when you got to the top and this entity tried to grab you, that moment that you decided to grab that concrete slab, that was your adrenaline rush taking over. That was your natural instincts taking over. It was the part where you said, you know what, I'm not just going to lay here and die. I'm not going to just lay here in fear. I'm going to use that adrenaline and I'm going to take it and I'm going to help it to help me survive and to kill something that's trying to kill me. You know what I mean? So you were able to kill and devour this entity with your own might, using your own will, that vehicle being your hope, your mindset, whatever it is, how it applies to you. Now, the part where that small little thing grew and it got bigger and you were able to get into it, that was like your faith growing. That was your mindset growing to the point where you can ride it. You can ride with this. Like, oh, you know what? I trusted my instincts and it got me here. That expands. Okay, for some of y'all, that's your awareness. Okay, expanding. That's your heart expanding. Okay, that's your bravery, your courage, your confidence expanding. Take it how it applies. But at the end of it all, when you were able to see the power and the might that you carry, even though this thing was bigger than you, even though this thing was stronger than you, it wasn't about it being bigger and stronger. It was about outsmarting it. It was about using that little faith to carry you to a certain point where you were strong enough, or you found a weapon at least to devour this thing. It was about showing you how strong you were, even though you may not have thought that you could destroy this thing. You scared, you running from it the whole time. You got the power to destroy it. But you needed that machine. You needed that faith. You needed that intellect. You needed that smart idea. You know what I mean? For some of y'all, this is a business venture you want to start. And this is the negativity monster chasing you, and you need to knock him out. Okay? And once you overcome these obstacles, or once you achieve those goals, it totally opens up a whole new world, because you're going to keep believing. So your belief system is going to expand. Your faith is going to expand when you see what you really made of. When you get put to the test, when things start testing you, things, you know, put you back against the wall, you see how strong you are. So if you had to go through a lot of that in 2018, getting your back put against the wall and things chasing you, and you had to decide, am I going to fight or am I going to get devoured? You decided to fight, well, you're going to see the benefits. Wow, you see I said that? You're going to decide to fight and you're going to see the benefits. And look at that, the justice card right there, right off the bat. We going into 2019 Taurus with justice on the menu. Some of y'all going to see rewards for things you put in. Some of y'all consciousness going to rise, going to expand. All right, so some of you guys will definitely some of y'all will be looking into legal situations and trying to find a victory there. I mean, I'm just feeling like the year of victory. A lot of people going to see victory this year. And 11, that's my favorite number. It's all about balance, duality. It's like the spiritual and the physical, like coming together. Like, you know how to be like heaven on earth type energy. I'm getting that. Now, What's crossing it? Whoa, Ten of Pentacles, completion. This is your energy right here. Okay, this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. This is like the family coming together. This is that inheritance. This is you guys just having it. This is, of course, Pentacles is money. So maybe some of you guys are going to see, like I say, justice in a legal situation, and some of y'all may be getting checks. Or some of y'all gonna be seeing justice or good karma when it comes to money, the giving and receiving, some of the stuff that you've done for the past. But I'm getting some of you guys have been working on something for a few years, and it's going to be fruitful now. Okay, so the completion. A lot of y'all came to the end of cycles in 2018, and now it is the completion of that. And you know what that means when you complete one thing. That means you start something brand new. So at the deep root of it all, whoa, the Hermit. This is all about going within. So some of you guys have really, like this mind trip that I gave you, of course, this is in the spiritual realm, right? So in order to fight these demons, or in order to fight these entities, in order to fight, you know, brokenness, the spirit of poverty, I mean, if that's not you, that's not you. But we talking about like anxiety, we talking about depression, in order to fight, you know, abusive relationships. Some of y'all have really found that going within your spirit is what's going to get you out of it. Like I say, these are spiritual matters. When we're talking about faith, when we're talking about expanding your mind, these are all things that cannot be touched. And that's what the Hermit is talking about. He's talking about going into the parts of you that cannot physically be touched and expanding those parts, because those are the parts. When you expand those parts, like your mind, you can't physically touch it, but you can think. So when you expand that, that's what brings you other stuff in your physical life, right? Now, Page of Wands. So some of y'all could have been hearing something. I'm just getting that somebody want to holler at you, but they not that mature. They not that ready. They just want to have fun. Some of y'all need to watch out for Aries, Leo, or you could have recently found out that an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius was like just, you know, playing games or wanted to have fun. And they were like sending you little lovey-dovey notes, maybe reaching out to you on Instagram, maybe, you know, being in your Facebook Messenger or something like that, or telling their friends they want to get at you. But you may have recently discovered that they were a little immature, or what they were saying, they wasn't that serious, okay? Maybe they wanted to go out, maybe they wanted to go on a date or whatever, and it didn't pop off the way that you wanted it to. And that, to me, I don't know why I'm catching it with this Justice card, but for those of you who just went through that, don't even worry about it. Because the Justice card is here. It's like karma's gone. Like, please don't waste my time. You know what I'm saying? Because we've already said that before. Like, what year? I don't know what year that was. We was like, they was like, waste her time, waste his time. No. We're not doing that no more. You feel what I'm saying? And anybody who got time to do that, that's already karma, because that already shows that you slow, you immature, you still back there. Like, we not on that. It's 2019, okay? Catch up. All right, so in your headspace, whoa, King of Wands. Exactly. You ain't looking for no more babies with these little games that they want to play, and all this little fun that they want to have, and all this little immaturity, and you ain't being serious. You just talking mess. No. We want kings. It's 2019. What a king. In 2019, we rocking with kings. I don't know why I'm always around it, but that's what it is. In 2019, in your headspace, you like, nah, bro, hold up. We not doing this no more. We not doing the little young, immature. Some of y'all, wow, some of y'all are going to see someone again from the past who used to be immature, who used to be young, and they're gonna like man up or woman up. Like, they're gonna rise up to who you wanted them to be. Now, that's only for some of y'all, and you will definitely know the difference if this person has changed, or if this person has risen up. Like, this person didn't have a car, they didn't have a crib, they was, you know, mama's boy, or still doing, you know, stupid stuff, and then all of a sudden it's just like, no, I have my own stuff, I own my own this and my own that. For some of you guys, this will be you. Even though this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, it's kind of like I'm getting boys to men. In 2019, some of y'all going to really, for all my men out there, you're going to start to see yourself as a king for real, and you're going to carry yourself in that energy. And for all my females out there, you're going to do the same thing, except in a more like masculine way. This is, you know, that masculine energy of being passionate, being fiery, outgoing, having that endurance to do things the long way, you know. So the females, you're going to get more of that masculinity. Don't be afraid of that. You're going to feel more of the divine masculine energy, okay? or you're going to be attracting that person. I would definitely pay attention to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius who got their stuff together. That might be a good love connection for you, 2019. All right. But this is January, so be looking out for that this month as well. Now in the near future, 9 of Wands. So we got someone who's been through some battles. We have someone who has had those demons chasing them, and they had to ride up that valley, and they had to bust some things over the head. Now, I hope you can see this, but you see how this person looks? This person has been through some battles. This person has had to fight. This person has had to stand up for their position. This person had to take a concrete slab and slap some demons upside the head. Okay, you've been through it. So what this is showing is this is like the after the battle. Okay, so a lot of you guys are going to be in that after the battle mode. This is like 2018 just ended, and I've been through so much. Now, this is the danger with the 9 of Wands. I'm going to keep it real. The danger with the 9 of Wands is he be in that old victim mentality. Oh, 2018 was so bad. Oh, I'm just so wounded. I'm just the sorest warrior of all time. Like, no, we can't take that energy into this new year. We standing on that king and queen energy right there, you know? But it is showing in the near future that that's how some people are going to be. Now, this energy thing works both ways. So this could be how other people are going to feel about you. Like, oh, I fought so hard. I tried so hard. And, you know, this could be that Page of Wands, this person who was just playing games. And then it's like they may try to come back as, oh, I'm serious now. I'm the king. I'm the man. I want to be a man. But you're not going to have it. And they're going to have that whole victim mentality. But I tried. I remember when I said I wanted to go out. And I remember when I said I was going to do right. And then they're going to be the victim. And they're going to be the whole, try to give you that whole guilt trip thing. Yeah, that whole... but I tried, and I, you know, and you're not gonna give me a chance. How could you do that? And Well, how can we do that? Because the Justice card is here. Karma's here. That's what that is. Okay. Now, what you fear? 6 of Swords. Some of y'all are afraid to move on from somebody. Some of y'all are afraid to move from a specific area. Like you're thinking about moving and you don't know if it's going to work out. Some of y'all think about moving away from home or moving away from like the city, your hometown, like where you grew up and stuff. All right. But how do people see you? Y'all breaking hearts. I'm sorry. We got this wounded warrior mentality. So let me break this down. I'm getting two things. Some of y'all are wounded and people see you as like heartbroken and it's really over, and you know 2019 was so terrible and so bad, and people can actually see that you're heartbroken and that you need a hug. And the opposite of that is some of you guys are breaking hearts or have broken some hearts because maybe let's say you left people in 2018 and they're looking like, but what about everything that I've done for you? How come you don't talk to me anymore? You know, they're kind of in that energy right there. But some hearts are broken. I mean, and this is for a lot of people. Like the whole world is changing right now. A lot of people are really understanding the secret of the art of letting go, the art of detachment. Look that up, the law of detachment, how to really truly let people go, not just from the physical standpoint, but from the spiritual, energetic standpoint, like cutting for real soul ties. All right, now what you hope for? Whoa, 4 of Cups. So some of y'all are tired of these whole little offers. If you're single right now, ain't no more can I come over, let's Netflix and chill. Like these are all offers you don't want. You are really hoping that this year, especially just right now kicking off the year, if people gonna come, they're gonna come with it. What time can I pick you up to take you to dinner? That's what we talking about. 2019, baby, all year and beyond. You feel me? Okay, no more. You hoping to get out of that whole energy of like petty, immature people who ain't gonna do right. You know, people who not going to give the same energy, effort as you will. Okay, this is just, this could even be job opportunities that you don't want no more. Some of y'all putting y'all foot down, like, I'm not settling for this, amount. Like, if I'm going to do this, I might as well go work for myself. Or I might as well, some of y'all just really going to learn how to say no, too. Okay? Because y'all been accepting some stuff that maybe you didn't want. I'm also getting people pleasing with this. Some of y'all been people pleasing and you be wanting to say no, but you say yes anyway just because you don't want to cause a rift or anything. Cause a rift this year. It's 2019. Put your foot down. Cause a rift. I'm just playing. Okay. Final outcome. Whoa, 3 of Cups. So it looks like somebody gonna be crying and somebody gonna be celebrating. And it, once again, it's coming to this karma wheel. Like, I mean, this karma scale. It's like on one side, one person's going to be sad and one person's going to be happy. One person's going to be crying while somebody going to be celebrating. Somebody's heart going to be broken while somebody's heart going to be healed. Okay? Somebody going to win and somebody going to lose. Question is, what side of the spectrum are you on? It's looking good for you because, like I said, at the center of the reading, we got your energy, 10 of Pentacles right here. So something is complete. Something is done. Okay? And it looks like it's going in your favor with this 10 of Pentacles and a Justice card being here at the center. Now, bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Oh, snap. Okay, well, we have the Lovers card. This is Gemini energy right here. Major Arcana. It's what's dominating the board right now. So although you may have had your heart broken, or although you had to break somebody else's heart, this whole King of Wands right here is just really screaming right now, like, yes, like somebody new. It may be somebody new for some of y'all, but some of y'all, like I told you, this is gonna be that whole boys to men. Somebody grew up on some real though. Like I said, you'll notice it'll be a huge difference. Okay, not something small where it's like I can't see it. Where you'll come up at, what you do, how did you make yourself better? No, it'll be noticeable. Like you won't even have to ask. It'll just be like, whoa, that's you right there. Like, whoa, okay. And we ain't talking about, oh, he just pulled up in a rental. No, we ain't talking about that kind of stuff. Okay, we talking about solid. This person did what they were supposed to do, and they became someone of substance. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Now, I'm again going back to this Lovers card because it's making me feel so good. Now, look, that's funny. Whoa, oh my God, stop playing with me. Look at all these cards that's coming out. I'm going to get to these. Okay, look, the Lovers card, and then we got the 9 of Pentacles. Let me tell you why this is so significant. 9 of Pentacles is all about being single, right? But this Lovers card is here. So it's like some of y'all are not going to be single this year. Y'all going to get that relationship finally. And that's going to be for a lot of people. I feel like these next 3 years, a lot of people are going to be moving into that soulmate energy, that whole let's get married, children, babies type stuff, okay? So if you're single now, you're peaceful, you're content, you're doing your thing, watch this. The Magician comes out. The Magician is all about creating, manifesting, having those vibrational thoughts that you can manifest things and bring them to your reality. Then peep this. We got the Emotional Fulfillment card. This is the Ace of Cups. This is the emotions running over. This is I'm so happy. Peep this. You got the 9 of Cups, which is the dream come true, which is make a wish right now. This is what I always wanted. Yes. Okay? So January is looking good. We kicking off the year on some amazing energy. Ride this year. Ride it till the wheels fall off. Hopefully the wheels won't fall off. You can keep rolling right on into 2020, 2021, all of that. But I'm just saying, this is a year of like capitalization. So if you can just capitalize on what you're really, really good at, I feel like we setting the tone, baby. People moving up to new levels. And, you know, all of that is in your hands. So that is what I get for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for listening, for vibing out with me. If you need a personal reading, hit me up, waterstarvibes@gmail.com. And I will see you guys for your mid-month.